hand, the Federal High Court in Lagos has found a former governor of Abia State, Orji Uzor Kalu, and 2 others guilty of 7.65 billion naira fraud. Justice Mohammed Idris sentenced Mr Kalu to 12 years in prison, while his co-defendant, Mr Udeh Udeogu, who was Director of Finance and Accounts at the Abia State Government House during Mr Kalu's tenure as governor, got multiple sentences.
The verdict is in, and former governor of Abia State, Orji Uzor Kalu, has been sentenced to 12 years in prison. The case was also against his firm, Slok Nigeria Limited, and one Mr Udeh Udeogu, who was the then Director of Finance and Accounts at the Abia State Government House. It's a case that has lasted over a decade and now appears to have gotten some closure, but not according to the Defense Counsel.
You were there, you listened to the judgment. That's what we're trying to obtain. We have to look at it holistically, and then we'll decide what to do. We'll take it up from there. Definitely we'll be appealing the judgment.
The prosecution had claimed that over 7 billion naira formed part of the funds converted into several bank drafts before they were paid into the said company's account.
The government official in Government House in Abia State were withdrawing funds almost on daily basis from government accounts, and they withdrew over 7 billion naira cash, and then converted those funds, cash, into a draft in the name of a bank. And this draft ended up into the account of Slok Nigeria Limited, a company solely held by the governor. At the end of the day, he was convicted over those counts, over those 39 counts, and then the maximum sentence imposed on him was 12 years.
And with a slight wave to anyone who cared, the defendant, now convicted, walks on to the prison section. The day's judgment by Justice Mohammed Idris came after the emergence of new facts, rearrangements, adjournments, and some 19 witnesses called by the prosecution who testified against Mr Kalu and his co-defendants in court.